Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a fresh start into Crimson Desert. With everything we've learned in the past 200 hours, everything everyone has found, how broken can you actually get, right? How soon can we get Vow of the Dead King or Tariff Cloth? How few resources would we have to waste to upgrade our char? Let's find out, right? So let's see. Let's have a good day. Go through the motions. And try like all our nasty strategies. Like the early gold bar steal, right? That people notice way too late. I mean, I think it was like 20 hours into the game when we found the gold bar the first time. But, you know, how quick can you do all of this? For real.
Giles is so... His last words were of you, Cliff.
We'll probably have to fast forward through all the conversations.
Among his brothers.
For a second playthrough, I guess a skip would be useful. I wonder what we're going to try to get. So we're going to definitely get the helmet with a turning thrust. For the 35% more damage. We could get plate stuff of shadows because it's 4 times upgraded.
Giles.
To not waste like any resources.
You will be missed.
Oh, we should definitely get the rings and the earrings early on. Oh, that's a must. There's a lot of strong boxes to solve, right? Good old Marius. And this time we should definitely upgrade our camp earlier.
I'm sure I'll find a lead on them. You know I'm the best.
Wonder how officially long things are gonna take. I mean, last time it took us with 20 hours for some bare bone progress.
Even if they tried.
Oh, Marius. Did they actually reduce the wind? It seems a bit less. I mean, it's still extreme, don't get me wrong.
How else would they know the exact moment we were away?
That's a bit less, isn't it?
Bastards.
To the first patch? Gokshin, I haven't decided yet. Gokshin, honestly, once you're done, let's say you have put in 150, 200 hours and you're not going for the platinum trophy, but you really like Crimson Desert, doing this is definitely like a fun thing to just see what could you do better.
Could make it. If you got fight left in you, get your ass back out there. Now shut up and eat.
We're just gonna sit here sipping this. I'd rather eat.
Hey, you looking to get some money?
I think a lot of people feel like this because, I mean, the amount of resources I wasted, artifacts on random shit.
That's enough.
Oh no! Pro beans. The funny part is that we now know where this cabin actually is. Because before, we never thought about where was this cabin, right?
Our has been plunged into chaos. And now...
And it's right in the middle of Hernet. Go Cliff! Woo! Good morning, Terror. Copy, good to see you there. Are your sodas with the weird caps? This is just like, it's a 007, like a James Bond pull-up promotion thingy, sir. Do I actually have like blinding flash finisher and so on? I don't remember. Can you start Tarek? Yeah, we're gonna like. I wanted to see what can we like do OP wise early with all our knowledge. It's gonna be cool.
Get out of here. Watch your back.
You have like the blinding flash? No, you don't. You don't even have a blinding flash this early in the game. Oh, that's bullshit. I mean, you do have the heavy attacks, right? To attack forward. We don't have a blinding flash. Can someone tell me why this game is taking over, Dolph? Because it's genuine fun to play. Not for everyone, though, Dolph. I mean, it's the same as with Arc Raiders. Could you tell me why Arc Raiders was even played by anyone? I mean, objectively, it's a horrible game. Sorry. right? But then people are going to tell you, no, remember Arc Raiders, best game, like so good. And these are the reasons why Arc Raiders an absolute game changer. And you're gonna like, yeah, but I don't like extraction games, so I think it's shit. You know? So yeah, you know, if you like these kind of games, well, you get something really good with Crimson Desert on your hands. And if you're not a fan, then you're gonna ask yourself, what the fuck is this? Right? Probably what people think whenever like a new Souls-like games come out, and they're just they just don't understand how people enjoy Souls-like games. Turning slash. In the beginning, can you believe that? When the game got out, when I got my review copy, I thought I'd never use turning slash because I was annoyed by having to press RT and RB at the same time. And I was like, why would I do that when heavy attacks just do the trick?
Cliff, long time, miss me? Yep. Pathetic. From the so-called protectors of Pywel. Bunch of cunts.
There he is, the evil man.
Your words. There's that grey spirit. But look around you. I'm the one who just grabbed him.
I wonder if there's a world where you could actually beat Mirrodin. I think I did in one of my thingies, hit him almost to 0. But I mean, this cutscene is going to come anyways, right? No matter your success.
Look at you. Oh. What's that? Got something to go on then. Out with it. I'm all ears.
Roxton, I hate Elden Rings because I'm not a masochist. You don't have to be a masochist. You can play these games in a very cheesy way too. Elden Ring has many like OP strategies that will just destroy bosses. Mark, did you finish the game already? Well, Mark, we have like a 200 hours on our save, so it was about time to like try some new things.
Leave none alive.
Today we're gonna try some funny stuff. One thing I have definitely never done is learn skills from observing people for no reason. Yeah, you can beat him, but the cutscene plays anyways. Cardigan. I mean, I love the trope of having like an unbeatable boss in the tutorial, but giving you something in case you beat them. Like if you remember, there was often in Lords of the Fallen and many Souls games, right? You have like these tutorial bosses that seem insurmountable. They're supposed to kill you. However, if you do actually manage to kill them, you usually get something for it. How many people did you think missed the precision jumping tutorial there? Oh wait, let me wait until my stamina's back up. I forget we don't have stamina, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, seriously. Imagine not having stamina anymore. Thank you very much. Heals, the stream will be put live afterwards, as always, as a VOD, so you won't miss out on anything. Like, it's always there. Yeah, if you beat the tutorial boss in Elden Ring, you fall off the cliff and die anyways. However, if you kill the tutorial boss, you still get some cool rewards from it. Gillis, good to see you there. When you said camp upgrade earlier, what did you mean? Donating? No. When I say camp upgrade, I meant the actual upgrade of your camp when you upgrade it to tier 2, and then tier 3, and then tier 4. So you actually get the mission to upgrade your camp, and it's gonna take then 2 hours roughly of game time. So you playing 2 hours to have that specific upgrade done. And you can't actually fast track that upgrade, right? It's going to be as fast as it is. So isn't there, like at the start of Hernan, when you just begin your game, at the very first waterfall, wasn't there a piece of loot inside there? No, wait, there's the silver cave there. But isn't there something else in as well?
Greymane? Greymane? Lost in thought again? Why don't we go inside?
So I know that there is, like, right here at the back, there's a cave with silver in it. But I don't remember if it had an item. There's also right up... Is it right up here? Kathy, good to see you there. And this is nothing you need, but it's just like an interesting thing. Wasn't there a statue around here where you did light a fire and it did instantly give you an item as well? There were a couple of these around, right? Not sure if it was like before or after. Of course, we're gonna follow our man here. Now that our camp also has so much more space, I'm not gonna lose stuff. Here, you have a Becker axe here early. In case you didn't know this, chat, right? So in the very beginning of the game, if you do feel like actually playing axe, right, instead of playing the sword, you can already get one. I think if I'm not mistaken, you could also put the sword back on and yep. Say like first 2 minutes in the game and we can go dual wielding already. That's simple. Kind of nifty. Okay, wait, we missed our NPC. Oops. We missed our NPC. Are there any good flying techniques in the first 50 hours? Sadly not. Get more stamina and use stamina food to...
You won't fully heal without proper rest.
Use stamina food to extend your flight. Right? Rob Gaming, new game. Yes, we're testing our whole knowledge of the game on how to pretty much get OP early.
Sure you're well enough?
Like, I don't actually know if I can get the Valve the Dead King in the first 30 minutes of the game. Because I don't know if you can enter Payloon. I genuinely never tried, but I kind of want to know.
You should stay a bit longer.
Also, we can now steal everything without consequences in the early game.
If you're heading in, you should stop
Which is
by the
crazy
Hernan's
useful.
Tavern. News travels fast around here. If there's any information to be found,
You've got and hired a free sword.
I'll take care of this. Look, I already...
We're here for the...
What interest?
Hey, kid, come. Just pay up and there won't be a...
Oi.
We're not asking, we're...
Look how simple the whole game began.
Make your
And then you have to save the world.
Don't you fucking know?
The humble beginnings. And we're dual wielding already. Only running out of stamina. Really fast. Oh no, we don't have a dog. We have to like actually loot enemies, Chad. We have to actually loot enemies.
Are you all right? I'm fine. Thank you. It's not the first time those bastards... Things had got so bad. I was ready to pack up, but they got what was coming to them.
I've seen some players use stamina mods on PC. I mean, the stamina mod for flying, kinda, I can understand. Because it just makes traveling more convenient. And who does not want to have more convenient travel? Whereas, though, like, infinite climbing stamina mods, for example, doesn't really make sense because it would cheat some riddles.
You could ride with me, but...
A narrative-focused DLC for the game. I don't think the game has the framework to give you a good narrative.
He won't let me
There's
ride
not
him,
like the
but
depth
maybe he'll
of
take a liking to
decision
you.
making and everything going on. By the way, here's a second axe, Chad. I mean, completely unnecessary, but if you wanted to go dual axe wielding already in the start of the game,
What's that look for?
completely possible.
Hernan used to be one of the nicest places to live. But with those bandits,
You can get a dog very early. Yeah,
they're always
Cardigan,
looking
I
over
know.
your shoulder.
It's something that we completely ignored in our first playthrough, getting the dog early, because why would you bother? Like, you didn't even think about it.
It's been stretched thin, and it's impossible to keep the peace. It's us
Whereas you can actually get it, like, in the first, like, what, 5 minutes of the game? So wait, there it is. There's the statue. See, I'm not crazy. Let me quickly go with my horse. No, we're not supposed to independently go there yet. But we are gonna head to Hernan in a second. Because right here, 2 minutes into the game, right? As soon as you spawn. There's this. You just turn on the candles. Can open the door if I'm not mistaken. Same. You can't be like you're just 2 minutes into the game and you can pick yourself already up some cool thingies. Thing is, this is like just useless because you're not going to upgrade that weapon. So this is just like more a nice to know than anything useful, as the weapon is not even upgraded. So why would you want a not upgraded weapon to begin with when you can get a +4 upgraded weapon already? But it's kind of cute to have something like this. Like the beginning discoveries were like super exciting. And then you learn that the weapons are essentially all the same and this is quite useless. Right? You're like, great, now I have found this item. But let me check. Oh yeah, it doesn't do squat. Love the different modes to play. Well, they should have definitely done something for the end game. I mean, that we don't have a new game plus is certainly disappointing. Right?
Let's set off.
Yeah. I'm going with the man.
On foot, it won't take long to reach Hernand. But if you want to get to town quickly, we should ride there.
Should definitely ride.
You could ride with me, but I recently came across this wild horse.
I'm already on it. See, we cheesed the whole thing.
He won't let me ride him, but...
So you
maybe he'll
collected
take a
dogs
liking
in
to
your
you.
camp? Yeah, after I get my first dog, I just never cared for another one. Maybe I'm just boring like that, right?
What's that look for?
Victims, are you doing a full
Hernan used to
playthrough
be
again?
one of the
Victims,
nicest
this is
places to
here
live.
right now for testing the
With those
limits of what
bandits,
you can do early
you're always looking
out
over your
of
shoulder.
mere personal interest.
It's that
Okay.
bad.
To just really
Worse than
see
ever
what
now.
can be done, what can you pick
Guard's
up.
been stretched thin, and it's impossible to keep the peace.
Thing is that as much as I
That's
wish the
ordinary.
game had an
Paying
insane
the price.
replayability, it
Now, this
doesn't
here
really.
is one of my favorite spots.
Once you've beaten the
The
game,
view from the bridge is absolutely
there's not
breathtaking.
really another build to make, right?
It'd be a
There's not
shame
the
to
build
just have it
variety in
pass.
that case.
Let's take
The
it
only
slow.
thing you could do is maybe play Damien and Unka, which you can't
We
play all the
deserve a
time, and
little
that makes it useless
serenity
again.
every now and again.
Look, Chan, who missed this? Who missed this early on? That there's an artifact that you can get. Easy early artifact find. The same actually as the other artifact, right? If you didn't know blinding flash existed, game just starts and you already missed 2 things. Pain. I need to pick up that shield for selling purposes. Yep, I'm an evil person. Intending to 100% the game. Probably not 100%ing it. I wanted to find every boss KO. But for 100%ing Crimson Desert, like, it's literally like talking to every single NPC in the game, which just doesn't surmount to actually interesting gameplay, right? So just traveling to every location, interacting with every NPC is part of the 100%.
Ah, we're nearly there. That horse seems fond of you, Greymane. A horse would make traveling a lot easier. Hernan's bigger than you
It's
might
something
think.
you want to do, but it takes ages. Well, I mean, the good thing about 100%ing the game, that you can do it slowly, step by step by step by step, right? What's in the cup? Coffee. Back to our humble beginnings, Chan. There's something nice about starting games again you know a lot about. You know? I just enjoy that for some reason. Temporary lodgings, which has storage now. Chan, you heard right. So the basic idea would be
Is tense.
to get the teleportation point, step number 1, right? Or how easy it was to miss the teleportation point. Then, before doing anything else, like looking around the Hernan Tavern, we're gonna run to the fence. I thought you already started over yesterday. No. Yesterday we finished the game. Yes, yesterday we finished all the Abyss riddles.
Greetings, my child.
Just running past. So the basic idea would be that you just want to talk to this gentleman,
Opportunities like this don't
sell
come
him
twice.
your shield for 65 copper,
Opportunities like this don't
so
come
that we
twice.
have enough money to buy ourselves a mosque. Plus a
Sorry,
secondary
Frank.
key.
Don't go telling tales. Understood?
Beautiful. Isn't the game clunky? No, absolutely not. You haven't utilized the wrench or a fence. Fences and wrenches are a completely unnecessary part of the game that's just in the game to be in the game. Now, obviously, it doesn't hurt to interact with fences and so on, so make out of that what you want. But you do not require it at all, okay? It is not necessary to in any way interact with said things. Oh, before you now do the tavern thingy.
Hi there.
First things first, ladies and gentlemen, let's instantly talk to the doggy. Right? Tower with Bell, we can do Tower with Bell in a second, yes. How much trust could you get? Like 25, right? From petting? We need the gun doctor for Warzone, yes sir, but since the Warzone quality game has dropped significantly off, there is no interest of me to in any way do Warzone ever again.
Greetings to you.
No, 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 big doggy. No, no. I hate it when that happens. And the other doggy just eats my meat.
Good day.
Ah,
All right, mate.
evil doggy. Ranch and farm are both good ways to get materials for upgrades. Yeah, but you get the materials otherwise easier without investing the time, right? It's kind of like, yes, you can invest time in ranching and farming and that kind of stuff, but most of the time you're better off just not. Oh, wrong button. They made this one particularly easier. Do you remember a patch, Chad? So there was a patch that made this easier because people were failing. How often can you have all companions in party? I think unlimited. Start the day with beer. Yes, this is obviously beer.
I just did my best. You should be proud of your own strength.
Ah, hot beer.
And humble to boot. Damn. My pa always said true strength lies in humility.
They didn't even give this poor guard a name.
I suppose he meant folk like
Easy,
you.
good to see there.
Well, thanks for the compliment. That was a good bout.
That guy doesn't even have a name, Chad.
Well met, stranger. Well met.
So before we do anything further, let's quickly finish the whole bagger thingy because you just have to finish it, right? You're forced to do this and you have to go into the abyss. Then we can jump down and then the whole world opens up because we do actually have the ability to fly around.
Kind of you. A benevolent hand has finally reached me. Please, take it. I'm sure you will find a use for it. What?
The archery quest, dude, the archery quest got nerfed as well.
Which shall bring when the time comes. The key shall guide you.
By the way, Chad, have you seen the new Abyss artifact farming method? By being an absolute bloody carnage murder menace? Do you know how happy I was when I turned left and found a helmet here? And it was like, oh my god, I'm so good at the game. Wow. Like Mr. Investigative Journalism. I am. Well, turns out that helmet was shit, but hey, I was still happy for finding it.
Please. Who are you? Please, you have to help me quickly.
You haven't gone. You do not get quests to go up in the abyss. You just decide yourself to discover more in the abyss. So, like, there's never going to be a prompt like, hey, sir, do you want to do more in the abyss? Like, there's never, do you want to learn elemental powers? You just got to think about it yourself.
Care for those around you, as you have done for me.
Karma, the crit rate in bow, only crit rate in bow. By the way, chat, as you arrive here, so the number one thing you need to do is you need to steal the shit out of these. Because they provide you with easy early money. I hope you didn't miss out on this, chat, because they're actually like, you, right? You can get yourself like a key in the beginning, you have an iron candle to sell, you have the artisan goblets, and you get a jewel box, which actually does provide you with, you know, jewelry early. And this is just like easy ways to make money. The little steps to not go broke. Bones aren't easy to get in large quantity. If you bribe the provision vendors to be your friends, then you get things rather easy. So you pretty much like just make every provision vendor your friend and buy their supply contracts, and then there's a lot of small horns in your house. I robbed the bank. Yeah, I was thinking about robbing the bank too, but it just takes more time than actually worth, Cardigan, as you can just get the gold bar early.
Get down here, this is... Hurry! You're going to get us both in trouble.
My main question is just how far can we ride, right? Also, if we should pick up a legendary horse or not. Oh, we should definitely pick up stirrups, though. Yeah, that's so smart. To write faster. Think about it.
Gigi, you scared me half to...
Think you'll make it back home in time?
I got the food supply contract. Do we hand them in? I think you have to get them and click them once, KO, and then they work. So in your inventory, you have to click them and then they vanish.
I think you'd love it there.
I just don't remember if I ever clicked them, right?
Well, don't worry. I'll talk to the chief about it. Make sure you come visit.
Wait, where is your village?
Where is your village? The whole quest line is still weird to me in terms of how it unfolds, because you're pretty much helping these, right? And then you're supposed to help a distressed villager, and they suddenly give you a, like, I mean, first and foremost, that the distressed villager wants your help in clearing their chimney, but then also that they give you a full complement of clothing for it.
Finally, someone found me. I'm a master at hiding. How
And
do
you're
you
like,
know?
oh, okay.
Hope I'm not the only one you found. I know. I'll help you track down the others. Ringing bells like this will help you see things clearly.
Karma, do the witches give you any items when you get 100% trust with them? Honestly, I never trusted one of the witches. Never trusted them up. I fed this pet accidentally, and I didn't even intend to.
Good day.
What game is this? This is the start of Crimson Desert.
Yes.
We just began anew for the shits and giggles. So with a new farm method that we just posted today, you also get tons of pouches with which you can just trust everyone. See, like, this is the weirdest quest. You just go down and they're like, yeah, we need your help. And you're like, okay, cool. Why not? And then here's the changing of clothing. Cool. Appreciated.
Can't even handle cleaning a bloody chimney. Some husband you turned out to be. Can you believe him? We got fittings all afternoon.
Is he all right?
Oh, this is all just a show. He always acts up when we're busy, don't you?
Oh, come on. I do not.
More cleaning, less complaining.
Excuse me? I could have just bloody died.
Same old performance, Arlen. I was hoping that fall would knock some sense into you.
Why would I pretend to fall off the roof?
If you give an NPC a gold bar,
I'm sure
yes,
it did.
they 100% trust you instantly. But I never had the gold bars to give away for that, Karma. I always gathered all these silver pouches, and I never opened them up.
Oh, well.
Dude, you opened, like, okay, so I definitely did open up silver pouches in the beginning of the game. But once I noticed how useful the silver pouches are for gaining trust of people, I just stopped. Like, silver pouches are OP. This was the moment where everyone thought that, like, the controls in the game were trash. because you had to jump up, you had to aim directly, and then if you're not aiming directly, you can't clean the thing. Right? So people are like, what is this? Control-wise.
Look at him.
Where are you?
Come now. She'd have me run ragged if she could. Can't blame
Hey,
you for a little
I can
theatrics.
still hear
eh?
you.
Hey?
Aye, till she finds a better.
I did that so many times wrong. Dude, when I get my review copy and I started the game, I played for 1 hour. I just stared at the game and I was like, are you serious?
Farewell.
But I was also rushing through. I was doing things on the other side, right? I wasn't reading the prompts correctly. Or it was my first hour with the game. Just literally like having other things on my mind. And I was like, are you, what is this shit? Like, are you kidding me? There's also a Palmer pill here. Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There has always, there's a core below here in a cave. Interesting. Oh, now we have to examine the key from the old man, right? And you can only do that while you're standing still. Magic. Do-do-do-do. So let's go to the Abyss, and I'm going to show you something in the Abyss in the beginning. Because did you know that as you go into the Abyss in the first 5 minutes of the game, there's actually a hidden artifact? Yeah.
For a quick breakfast, nothing's better than eggs.
Or just a hidden artifact waiting for you. And it's not even hidden, which is the worst part.
Remember me when you're blade.
Start New Game Plus. New Game Plus doesn't exist, sir, so we're just starting a new game to try out a few things.
Minerals. I just can't leave the forge.
What does it take 3 to 4 button inputs to just do something that should take 1, sir? Reasons.
With arms like yours, swinging a pickaxe should be a breeze. Fetch me a few good unbroken chunks, would you?
No problem, Rat. We can do that. Do you think, ladies and gentlemen, that we could make it in the beginning of the game all the way over to the island with all the resources?
Well, you've come to the finest blacksmith in town. Though, not at the best time. My hammer's about to give out. And even a skilled blacksmith like me is nothing without the proper tools. I could gather wood myself from the forest nearby. But a blacksmith must never leave his forge.
Blacksmith must never leave his forge. You heard right, Sean. He's like a captain, but only a blacksmith. It's a blacksmith captain.
You there?
And as you heard, a blacksmith never leaves his forge.
Halt!
Wait.
You don't look like a bad sort.
Everything seems to be in order.
Stay out of trouble, you hear?
Open these
Over there.
gates. I'm not a bad sword. You know what annoyed me here? So you go through the first gate, right? And then you actually have to go through the second gate as well. They challenge you there too. Ja, bitte, Kind Nummer 1. Was wollt ihr?
Old. You
Ach, ihr
don't
wolltet
seem
euer
like
neues
the
Level
troublesome
spielen, richtig?
type.
Dürft ihr ein bisschen spielen. Holt euer Trink mit runter, bitte.
Don't go causing trouble in there.
Open the gate.
You can pass, go on.
I wanted to play a bit of Super Nintendo because yesterday they beat Bowser's and they freed all the rainbow fairies. But then Bowser came back and actually stole all the rainbow fairies again. I know, crazy moment. No one saw that coming. And now they're eager to beat Bowser another time.
Yes, mate.
Oh, this door's always locked.
Wait, the room the key opens is this room. But why does it want a random key for me? Like I don't want to use one of my keys. Right? The key in my inventory should have opened that. Oh, now since we don't get minus contribution here anymore. No, I never thought about this, but now you can just steal everything that's not nailed to the walls here, right? Oh no. Oh no, John. Oh no, someone said there's a robber. Listen, this is bad. Oh no, this is very bad. Like you should have never. No, my lord. This is very bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah man, like very bad. Someone stop this man. He clearly gets some deep-seated issues. Deep-seated issues, ladies and gentlemen. This is like so much more fun, right? To be able to do this early on. I get a crude blue ring for this, right? Another crude blue ring. Let's go. Woo! Engraved silver necklace. Why not, chat? One attack just like this early on. Game just began. Goodness, and a tarnished ring too. Huge, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, just beefing himself up. And a copper earring as well. Damn. Chow, would you look at this? Cliff the kleptomaniac. Cardigan, how late you get a quest for Noble into the office and there's a strong words that open, you're like, yeah, you stole that earlier, right? So, you remember this scene, right? You remember the first time going to the abyss and then you run forward, because obviously going forward takes you to the gates. And it makes total sense to do this. However, if you just turn to the left, okay? Yeah. There's an artifact. Just like that. No questions asked. Easy peasy. I mean, considering how rare artifacts are at this point, getting one this early is quite good. I mean, you want to have the blinding flash finisher, right? That means we need to level up a focus to 3 as soon as possible when we get focus, but you also want to have turning slash, and you do obviously want to have forward slash. Not losing rep from stealing. If you do not get caught, you do not lose rep for stealing. That is new. It was changed. The game began with us losing reputation for stealing, and that was yeah, that kind of like breaks it. Right? I mean, why would I steal things when like the reputation would lose me stuff for stealing? So that never felt good. And now that we don't lose said reputation anymore, it just feels so good. And you're just having so much fun just rob-a-doodle-dandy ending everything. I mean, at least me personally. And this is definitely a grand oversight on their side that this wasn't possible from the beginning. As if people don't just enjoy stealing everything. Karma, I have the best weapons and gear available. There is nothing out there anymore, no. We really min-maxed optimaled our character out. The only thing I could change is one of my rings. I could change that out for a crit ring, so I have 15 crit instead of 14 crit, but I would also lose attack speed for that. So it's a bit of just number washing back and forth, how you feel about it, right?
Your deeds have brought us together.
Gonna try another build, or are you going again for the Hellbard? Zontra, I want to know how soon I can pick up the Hellbard, out of just personal interest.
Each record, the blueprint of a single.
I don't know what to do in Crypto Desert anymore because I finished all the boss fights, abyss, and story and research. You could make your camp perfect, Mickey, if you like that. So I am currently trying to get as many mechanical workers as possible to then use all my mechanical workers to have like a loop of missions running that is infinite. Because you can actually get robotic workers, and I don't know if there's ever a limit or you can get unlimited robotic workers. So you could get 50 of these, and then I can run 20 different missions at the same time and pretty much farm infinite resources like there's no tomorrow. And I find that thought really interesting. I mean, just think about it. You can actually, like, you only have to take one Greymane with a specialty like farming, crafting, right? Pickaxing, axing, whatever. And then you can give him as many mechanical workers as you want. And like this, you could run at least 20 different missions and just make sure that you get super rich. What's the best way to get camp money fast? You just run the estate missions. Okay. Just like, as soon as you have large-scale dispatch, that makes it obviously easier, but just run the estate missions. It really help. Zontra, I would still wait for discount or for a few more patches, as there's definitely going to be some more change coming down the line to a few more in-game systems. So I do believe the longer you wait, the better the game experience will actually be. But hey, don't let that stop me from you having a good time, because the game is good. The game is fun. And the game is mighty enjoyable. Not being able to double jump fly up here is fairly limiting. Now let's put my robbery mask away before we steal stuff accidentally. When you finish AC Shadows, you're going to jump on this wagon. Then it should definitely be discounted. I mean, in the summer, I would actually expect a Crimson Desert discount. Usual summer haul, right? Probably put like some... We're going to get some BDO bundles down the line or something like that. I do not doubt for a single second that we'll see something in that direction. I'm totally going to fall down and start crying because I fell down. Never noticed this, but the beginning sequence here is so long, right? Compared to other abysses, probably just to vibe you in for this like abyss size and scope riddling. Right, that you're like, oh my god, you're here in the sky, it's so vast and grand, and like, what the fuck? And then you miss the teleporter, fall down, and die. Surely that would be the case. Observe. I heard there's a world where this can break. Where you're actually like, if you don't watch him like right away or something like that, then you actually never learn force palm. I saw some Reddit articles about people actually screwing this up and then never learning what to do. So do you notice how the lights are shining on everything and literally giving you all the information you need on how to solve this? Is Crimson's endgame not deep? There is no endgame. I mean, it's a single player game. Like, people have been playing too many things, but not every game has an end game. Right? So technically, after this abyss, you could just continue. Where would that actually take you? Because I mean, obviously it asks you to go down, but you could technically teleport right back up and continue with the abyss. Can you do NG Plus now? Hello, lady in white.
Have you decided on your path?
Sorry.
The end game is you finish it and the game ends. Yes.
A guardian of the abyss and a protector.
But there's no NG Plus. Echo is sad, but I also couldn't imagine NG Plus in this game because what you're gonna do, just play the story again?
Here, take these wings. The power to soar through the open skies is yours to command. It's time to return.
Because you can't upgrade your gear further, right? So if your gear is 10 times upgraded, you have reached your level of power. If you have your stamina maxed out and your health maxed out, you have reached the level of power. So in an NG Plus, they couldn't even make the game harder, because if they made the game harder in an NG Plus, what then? Right?
The world is yours to explore.
I think they want people to keep playing, to keep player retention. Yeah, but it's a single player game, sir. What do you want player retention for? Like, you know, I don't understand the sentiment here. Player retention in a single player game for what? I mean, you already bought the game. You paid the game. There's no microtransactions, so you finish the game and wait for the DLC. And that's it. It's not like the game requires player retention anyway. Penny Lane. Can strongholds be retaken if previously cleared? No. No nemesis system. How do you still have things to do in this game, Kyle? Well, this is a new save. We just started a new save because I wanted to check if we now use all the knowledge that we have from all the playthroughs that we have done. How hilariously OP can we get in no time? Now I need to remember which strongbox did have the OP earrings, Chan. Because there are 2 earrings that are really, really strong. The finely crafted... No, the... What are they called again? It's the golden earrings, but where were they again?
Consider yourself well met.
Just wait for the modder stat content. There's already a full survival mode for the people that like that. I don't understand how this is going to make the game better though, but there's a survival mode. There's a gender swap Cliff mod. So you can play female Cliff. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to do? We're gonna save. Then we enter this beautiful manor. Ooh, now that you can steal without being... Oh, no. Oh, no, Chan. Oh, no. This is not good. Should have never made this a thing. Dude, I'm unhinged at this point. You know, so what did that strongbox have again? Yeah, the Huando you definitely want to take. I bought a key for this already. Because the Huando makes perfect sense to take. Like, it would be stupid to not take it. Since it is, like, the strongest two-handed weapon you can get at that, like, at this short notice. Like, this early. Right? It's just one of the best swinging blades, pretty much. I don't remember which necklace was here again. Where do you get the steel mask? You buy it right away in the beginning, Elokai. There is a vendor at the bottom right of Herland, right here, and he sells you the mask. So what was there again? Ah, here, the engraved golden earrings. So these are the endgame earrings already. This is it. Movement, speed, and defense, just like that. We're just moving faster now already. Boom. Game barely started, and we have, like, this is an item that we'll keep now before the game is over. Until the game is over. There's a second one of these earrings, though, Yo-Yo. I don't know where it was, though. So now you want to steal the gold bar without getting caught? Oh, no! You got me! Please don't see me. I'm free! Out of my way, nerds! I'm the chosen one!
You're new here, aren't you?
Dude, just fall down, please. You're not supposed to jump up there. You're supposed to open that window. From Fred is very stupid. See, I don't want to go up. I just want to open that window. I know it's possible, obviously. They changed the prompt, like, from usually being able to do this below to having, like, to be right next to it. So for this, you need a key, and the key you can buy from the fence as well, right? And then you get yourself the Huando early. And a refined Palmer pill, which is actually crazy if you think about it. Like, this is early. So right now, we're upgrading from, like, standard weapons to a sword that already has stamina siphon on it, right? And 3 sockets. Boom. Just like that. Anything else you can steal here? I never tried. So we can steal the tonic. We can steal the boxes. We can steal the sword box, which is unnecessary. You could steal a Glenmore sword, actually. Wow. Wow, you can just... Wow. Wow. Like, okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Nothing's nailed to the walls. Everything is available, I guess. Don't mind me, Chan, having loose fingers. See, that's the start of the game. You just got in. We upgraded to a super strong weapon. Like that. Let's do the Lioncrest Watchtower so we get our helmet. But then ignore quests and just try to become OP, okay? I think you do want the Huando because some of the things where we're gonna go, you might need personal power to defeat that.
That's not nice.
PCG, thank you very much. I'm happy you enjoyed the content. Look at me, samurai.
Timber, you fucker!
When I arrived here in my very first playthrough, I didn't actually know how to heal, right? So we just went. By the way, let's get 20 points of stamina more. And let's get ourselves the / because you're pretty much RT spamming at this point. So we might as well. You don't even have dodging at this point, right? Ah, they would actually give you a mask. Interesting. I never thought about it, but this is where you can get your first mask, Chan. So you might notice how we have stamina siphon, which already makes this vastly more convenient. As usually, you don't have that here, right? And you run out of stamina way too quick. Liberate a region. Wait, that liberation pop-up wasn't there last time, right? Someone correct me if I'm crazy, but I don't think the liberation pop-up was there. Last time I checked. Ah, beautiful. Still to this day, my absolute favorite mechanic in the game. What can I say? Burning stuff. For some reason, that has just entertained me the most. Could you like take this sword off? You couldn't, right? Ah, but you could take the Glenmore sword and the great axe. I always ignored this chest here. I mean, it's only a little thing, but to have or not to have, right? But I was really sad that you couldn't pick that one off. Oh, you could pick that helmet off too. Interesting. You could obviously steal the chest. Now you get the Visioni helmet. Stamina siphon does work. The...
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed.
Stamina siphon. Spirit siphon doesn't.
I'm not actually there. What you're looking at is a memory. More precisely, one of the moments.
What's the point of the steel mask? Can you not steal without it? Sir, how would you commit a crime if you don't have a criminal mask on?
Gathered from the world around it.
The video game logics. So, do you think we can now ride all the way to Payloon to already get ourselves the Vow of the Dead King? And should the Vow of the Dead King be the first item we're getting? I think the first item we're getting is the leather helmet of the Fallen Kingdom. Like, if I would have to think about it, what are the most OP items that we can pick up early? Like, especially remove stamina siphon. I mean, no, like you're not gonna keep the stamina siphon for long, Grace.
Finally,
right? It's just here right now. We're planning to replace it anyways, really quick.
And Gigi says he'll take you there himself. So stick close and follow his lead. All right then. See you next time.
Can you get Vow of the Dead King that early? See, Echo, that's the question, right? Why are we doing this? Exactly for this reason. To find out if it is actually possible. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? So can I get this stuff this early? Or can't I get this stuff this early? Is there a way? No. So if you upgraded a weapon and you wasted a biscuit on it, you're not getting it back, Lil Pata. Oh, you mean Abiskir's? The Abiskir, you mean not the artifacts? No. So if you sold a weapon early, it's gone. If you sold something with a really cool Abiskir on, it's gone. Unless you find the vendor you sold it to and click on repurchase items. So if you find the exact vendor. Yeah? Then you can get it back. But that's the only way. Is putting XP Abyss gear helping with the wildlife farm? I would assume so, Uzun, but I didn't test, so I don't have confirmation for you. I would simply assume. They should add a reset armored weapons. Honestly, if they added a salvage option, the game would be too easy. Right? I mean, the amount of items that I have had to farm to upgrade to then farm again to upgrade the next and so on. This is why we're doing this here right now. Just because, like, so for example, the earring I have is this is an endgame earring. This is one of the best earrings in the whole game. So I'll never upgrade anything else. Which I find personally very funny. Wait, but the energy is already flowing. Oh, we have to punch it. It's funny that this is like your first riddle, and then later you have this in 400 times harder. I sold all my OP stuff without even noticing. Yeah, that happens. Oh, shit. I almost forgot to learn the focus skill here, Chad. Oops. Oops. So now the good thing is that actually with focus, right, you can upgrade this to 1 And then you could upgrade this next, because that would allow you to go for Blinding Flash right away. And as soon as you have Blinding Flash, you're OP anyways. So after we've now approached the child, let's go crazy on discovery. Which horse is on the way to Darkbringer? I know there is the white horse somewhere, but I never found it, or I never cared to find.
I'm sure it'll come in handy. Now the power of nature flows through you. If Ruby trusts you, then I can entrust this power to you. See ya.
Is dual wield nice? I haven't done anything dual wielding, but that's mainly because I don't like the dual wielding powers. So with a gold bar in our possession, Brothers of the PFP Payloon. We could technically kill Matthias and buy his whole armor, right? John? Technically, we just killed Matthias quickly. And then pick up his whole armor and be fully equipped. Definitely the fastest way to be fully equipped. Not the point. So we're now in for 1 hour already, chat. Okay? We did a few unnecessary things, but mainly we just streamlined the whole process so we could go as fast as possible. Okay, on our way upwards, we got... I'm trying to think where we are. We have to take the teleportation point from the Kilden workshop. Oh, it's too far below. We're gonna take the teleportation point above the workshop. We're gonna take that one, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that was a teleportation point. Yeah, on the upper lake area. Where's my horse? See, you know what I would really miss on the second playthrough? I would miss all the sealed abyss artifacts. So how would you remember those? Here, play multiple playthroughs? Yes. So at the P of Payloon, there is Roiler. Okay, we'll try to pick that up on the way. I wasn't even aware that there was a legendary horse there. I'm also probably not going to have enough stamina to kind of get it, but we'll see. This wasn't a waypoint, was it? There is no waypoint here. But what is here? A sealed abyss artifact. Do you know that I was a nice citizen and I never wanted to steal these here because it seemed like wrong to take them? Even though it always said take and not steal, so you should kind of know that this shit is for free, right? They wanted you to have it. Oh, I need to get... Probably the easiest way is over the waterway. If you think about it, right? So we could ride along, but that doesn't make sense. It's easier to get alongside the mountain, because I'm not sure if with my minuscule stamina could I even climb the mountain. Let's fuck around and find out. I mean that's what we're there for in the end. Yeah, they left it there for you. Exactly, right? So you should know that you're technically allowed to take this. Oh, I forget how bad it is to not have spirit per second stuff with you. Right? Because I just want to do, like, I just want to do here discovery jumps. Only to notice that I don't have the continuous flow of stamina to do so. Didn't the plate gloves of the Fallen Kingdom... Wait, I need to check that. Didn't they have that health per second? Nah. We're going to make it over the mountains. Oh goodness, I forgot that you're even freezing here. Wow, less stamina. Wow, is that punishing if you don't have stamina? Jeez. Jesus, is that punishing? As well pick up like a piece of gear that at least gives you some stamina in the beginning, so you're not struggling that hard, huh? With the old flying, this was so much worse. But this is actually the new flying, right, Chad? So it's still not optimal, but definitely better than it was before in any capacity. Anyone knows how to get an engineer in our Greymane camp? Yes, you need to upgrade your Greymane camp. So you will find an engineer, but his engineering perk isn't unlocked. So you will have to pretty much upgrade your Greymane camp, like to get it to further upgrades, and then you can get it. So technically, we could also grab here the leather armor of the Fallen Kingdom, which does have stamina regen and swim speed multiplier plus silver gain. I just don't see why I should get that. We have skill XP gain on the plate boots of shadows, though. Just thinking about which course you want to have early. I mean, there's a spirit per second that we could grab early right next to us, right? So we're here. And on the there's like spirit per second gear down there. Because you still gotta consider that we don't actually have any cores, right? So we gotta actually find said cores. Oh, we're here. We need to go to the E of Hernan. And we can finally call our horse now. We're thinking of the story. Which story? There's a story? There's a story? Are you for real? I didn't notice. Did you grab the deer cloak? I think you'll get there without anything bonus. Oh. Need to take sealed abyss artifacts. Because otherwise sadness. Okay, 3 enemies at once with a shield. Interesting.
Run.
The intriguing part about going to this sanctum early is there's just no one there. So where is the deer cloak? I've actually never found that one. Did this sanctum here never have a teleporter? They not even add a new one? Because they added like teleporters to every single sanctum, right? But this one never had one? It's like this is now 1 hour and 13 minutes in the game. Last time I was here after 9 hours, right? Like 9 hours into the game, I decided that going here would be good.
Our connection isn't complete yet. May wisdom guide your path.
The thing is that you can just simply waltz up here, light this lantern. And boom. Right? Leather Helm of the Fallen Kingdom. We're going from a not upgraded item to a 2 upgraded helmet that has 35% turning slash damage. Yay. Now the next thing we should gather is the... We could gather my favorite cloak early. Because my favorite cloak early is above the R of Hernand. Right there. For this, you gotta find that teleportation point. It looks so far away, right? It's a big early boost. Yes, it is. But we're not done because we're trying to get like some more OP stuff. I mean, technically, you could just try to get the Soul Spear, which is also really strong, because you wouldn't have to upgrade it. But I think the Vow of the Dead King came as a base +4, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just like the easiest to get. Right? Reindeer Cloak needs Focus Force Palm. Yeah, but also going down to Scholar Stone at this point would be way too much of a detour to even warrant doing. I mean, think about it. Would you make your way all the way to Scholar Stone now? I don't think so. But I'd like to have a spirit per second gear early on. But I don't think there is only one cloak with spirit per second that you can get. There we go. See, teleportation point reach, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta see if we want to keep that Huando. Free Abyss gear. Probably want to put like another point into stamina. So like just 2 points in stamina. So you at least have somewhat more in the beginning, right? So now you can jump down, guys, in case you didn't know this, right? And you can already get yourself the cloak of the leather cloak of the Fallen Kingdom. I mean, an ice resistance cloak would obviously be better, but it's just like that this one is on the road. On the road again. On the road again. The text on the spear makes you think you could upgrade it by killing followers of Autonumbra. Wouldn't that be amazing? If the spear would actually be upgraded by sucking in souls. Dude, I'd love that. So then we're here in the back, and then you crouch down. Take all the silver bags. Copper pouch, copper pouch. Dude, I can make every single vendor my friend already. So good. So you can also take the Fallen Kingdom Rapier, right, for Damien. But look at that. We're swagged out right away. Boom. That's a cloak. Well, the question rather is, what chestplate do we get early? I mean, the leather cloak of the Fallen Kingdom is extremely close to this whole thing that we're doing. There is technically a... We could get the plate armor of shadows, but I kind of don't like that. Right? I don't see a reason to get that early. So our next goal would be now the P of Payloon. So this would be where we need to go next. There's nothing we're really going to go over. I mean, the plate armor of shadows is... Oh, man, I mean, the plate armor of shadows is just right here. Okay, it would be stupid to not grab it. It's just like, it would be stupid. So, by the way, we get wine. Especially if you travel like really far left, you're gonna be able to get this with relative ease. You see the cheese for Belith? I don't like cheese. Using map genie? No, I know where everything is, sir. But in between I cross-reference, yes. I think Roiler is close by. Roiler is at the P of Paloon, chat was saying. I've never grabbed Roiler, so I gotta trust you on that one, chat, because I absolutely have no clue. I've never seen that man before. Okay, we made it all the way here. There's a teleporter somewhere here close by. I mean, close by is always relative, but you get my drift. We're talking about locations to find stuff. Sir, this is not my first playthrough. We're just testing how to have like the absolute most broken start possible. You know? Oh, so for Belith, as far as I know, you can just hide behind one of the pillars and then just lay into him. If I remember correctly about the cheese. So, by the way, on my main save chat, we noticed something really, really sad. In Paloon, there's an enemy called the Skull Knight, which is who's very similar to Belith. And due to the way how I did things, I cannot fight him anymore. So I'll never be able to kill all the bosses. I know. Sadness. Absolute abhorrent sadness. Okay, we actually made it all the way. That's crazy. I love this. That teleporter's up there. Oh no, it's really up there. Oh, I'm never gonna make it up. Wait, I can walk up, right? Don't you dare lighting these lanterns, chat. I did that last time when I was here first time. Ignite the lanterns to suppress the power of the blizzard in the close by area. But you know what happens when you do that? Ghosts. But right here is a teleportation point, which makes coming back here always easier. And now we already have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. So there is the watchtower thingy. Chamambo Bambo. We now don't jump down and break our neck. It's actually silly how easy it is to get the plate armor of shadows. Come on, you're strong enough, Cliff. Ah! The helmet of shadows you can't get this early in the game. No, you have to kill Belith for the helmet. Now you just light the lantern, Chad. Are you in a new game? Yes, we're testing things, Bronx. So we just pick up the armor. I mean, look at me. 1 hour, 24 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour, 24 minutes, and we get ourselves Boom, +3 upgraded armor. With the cool part about this is it has stamina regen and defense +3. So actually decent thingies, right? So now we're gonna ignore these enemies and we're gonna beeline to the P of Payloon because someone promised me a horse here. Actually, it's closer to here. And there's nothing else in between of us apart from waypoints. Don't get into a scuffle with the bandits. They're gonna kill you. Whoop, whoop. You still have the full shadow armor. I don't want the full shadow armor equalizer. The full shadow armor is terrible. We want tariff gloves and boots. Okay? So keep in mind that, you know, actually getting the full shadow armor is not a goal, as that isn't even good. Okay. There's better gloves and boots that you can get at this point. The Spire is main story progression gated. The Spire of Ringing Truth shouldn't be. I think you can get the fire and ice power early. We can test. Okay? We can test. But I truly believe fire and ice power should actually be able to get early. Versus a waste of time. Well, getting a legendary horse very early in your playthrough is actually really smart, because then the horse levels up faster and you just go along quicker. So it's definitely not a waste of time to do that. Thunder is the starting Abyss chain. Yes, Thunder is the starting, but you can just go to the Spire of Ringing Truth. And if you're strong enough to take down the dude there, then we can do it. I mean, we should try to get this waypoint, because this waypoint is really close to the Spire of Ringing Truth. It should be around here. Oh my goodness, I hope I made the right marker. I'm just trying to unlock, like, sense-making waypoints, so we just have an easier journey later on. Alright, chapter 3, and can't get my powers. We should be able to try for powers, okay? Because I just really want to know if I can bum rush this. I just need to know if I can bum rush this. Out of the mere interest of being able to do it. That's the waypoint we've been looking for, I think. Yarham, I have the marker. I know where it's supposed to be. Out of my way, Calphite nerds. Jump! Come on, Cliff! Okay, I am not where I was supposed to be. There is a teleporter close by. I know that for a fact. Wait, we are at the thick arm. The thick daddy arm. Wait, no, we're too high. It should be here. And it doesn't show, you absolute disgusting piece of work. I've been to this waypoint before because I remember vividly being attacked by bear people. And the time where I was being attacked by bear people, just walking on top of that. There, it finally shows, right? Because it wouldn't obviously show through the mountains. Maximus, I mean, if you want to be OP and then complain that the game is too easy, then you're an idiot. If you want to be OP because it's fun for you to be OP early, then you're just a Giga Chat. So, I mean, no one says that being OP and then complaining is too easy is not stupid, because that is stupid. For a fact. But people still like to be OP. Okay, so now we got this teleportation point. It's so we can later go back to the left, okay? And we're gonna write to the P of Payloon. Do you really look at the cameras as some kind of eye contact effect? I mean, some kind of eye contact effect would be cool. However, my camera is right below my chat window. So I have two, like my displays are not next to each other. My displays are on top of each other. So this is me looking at the game and this is me looking at chat, and the camera is right between these two thingies. So that we can have some juicy eye contact in between. Okay, chat? We get some eye-on-eye action happening. There's a lot of bears here early. What's up? Name's Cliff. You tried to murder me, but I refused to die, so here I am back again. Just making my way downtown. Walking fast, looking good. Can you turn the camera, please? Oh! I'm just trying to activate the waypoint. Okay, bullshit. Do I need I need a Daze immunity helmet. Oh man, I need a Daze immunity helmet. Okay, luckily we have the waypoint unlocked here, so I can just do this. That's why we unlocked it, I guess. Fair amounts of bullshit. Well, I guess I can, like, if I just write a renode, if I didn't try to get that waypoint, I would have been good. But what we're going to do now instead is we're just going to write on the side so we can just get past them easily.
Yeah.
Is this a new run? This is a run where we're testing our knowledge and see how OP can you get in no time. Okay. Just a fun little thing on the side. Oh, come on now. Don't get stuck by a stone. Ain't nobody got time for that, Cliff. Done. Good, on we go. Problem is we still have to stay. Oh, wow. He hit me with an arrow. I'm dying. I'm bleeding out. It's Joe Ever. Shit, the door's closed. Oh, you're gonna tell me I gotta ride on the side to just jump over it? Ah, yikes. Wait, no, I made it. I'm better. Oh, sorry. Sorry, just passing through. Like, nothing personal. Oh, Mr. Buffalo. Okay, we're gonna get past the castle as well? Yeah, I mean, I guess I can do that. I'm trying with the playthrough. Well, I'm not trying anything with this playthrough. I'm just having fun currently. You know, this is just a silly experiment on my side. Okay, this is the hardest region to go through. I'm happy that we picked up like the plate armor, because otherwise it might have been complicated to move through this area, right? Reindeer cloak is good for frost resistance. The reindeer cloak is not even remotely anywhere achievable, sir. So as good or bad as the reindeer cloak might be, the PF Payloon is down there. Okay, so we gotta go down. Wait, is the horse around the lake, chat? So we're looking for a white horse. It's safe, just to make sure. How many stamina points do we have? The last horse I managed to... I guess we're gonna have to do it 3. There it is. That's the white horse, right? Hey. Stop being so fast. Bro, listen. It's gone. Oh, the chosen one? I don't remember how to tame horses. I forget everything. Oh, good try. Good first try, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good first try. I don't remember how I did it. It was usually like you turn the left stick in the direction where the tail of the horse is, or in which direction did you turn it again? I just know I just randomly tamed the first one like on first try, and since then I don't remember how to do it. You know? Yeah, you need to aim at their butt, but did you have to aim away at their butt, or did you have to aim to their butt? I just completely forget it every single time, and then I just do it by accident correct. Yeah, I don't... Hold the tail with the right stick. Usually I just do... I did it with the left stick. You know? So... I just pull the stick down in the direction, counter direction of the horse's tail or something. I see that. That's like why I don't even remember how I did it. And now I'm just sitting here trying to tame a horse. Sometimes you can like make progress and I just don't even remember how we made progress. Yeah, so you get to point the camera against the tail. Wait, so what are you saying? You need to look into his butthole?
Yeah.
So no, I really don't remember. 2 hours later? Now, having less stamina, that's not the point. I tamed a legendary horse with 1 stamina point before. So it's not a point of the stamina. You can obviously brute force it with more stamina, but it's just like I lost any understanding on how the whole horse taming works, because right now, see, I'm just using the left stick currently, and we just tamed the horse thingy. Why get the horse with no 5 ice resistance? Because it doesn't matter that you have no ice resistance. You can do it. Also, the black one is too far away. You just need to have like one lucky moment where you just pull it through. Dude, that whole taming there was just with left stick. I completely, you know. Tail must face the bottom of the camera. You're saying that, but I'm trying to remember how I managed to tame the horse before without doing any of this. Yeah, see, like, I usually turn my left stick in the direction where his tail is, and that actually works, you know, for taming purposes. See, that just pulled through. Should probably reset all my skill points that we spend and just go like full stamina. Okay, where did the horse go? Where did the horse go? It's in the bush, right? I swear to God, it's in the bush. But where is it? Didn't run away. It's gone. Horse, where are you? I'm trying to find you, but it's like there's no light here. So what I do is I simply just turn my stick in the direction of the tail and that's it. So my left stick I just turn in the direction of the tail and that just works. Right? And then I just leave my right stick alone. And this is how I've tamed all my horses so far. Okay, where's my save that we did? So we get more light behind the horse. Sugar, that makes taming easier. I should have probably been able to get sugar. You had to come back with a cloak and plus 7 stamina. Ah, cardigan. Ah. I'm gonna get good. Ja. Ich höre euch nicht. Ihr müsst runterkommen. Ihr müsst runterkommen. My tiny humans are yelling at me. Okay, where's the white horse? Oh, there's a palmer pill even here. Interesting. Good to know. There's a brown horse. Is the white horse like one of these horses that's just not always here? That's like sometimes here. So I have to like reload the game multiple times now to see if the white horse is here. And if the white horse is not here, then I have to do it again. Du hast Hunger. Naja, die Mama kommt um 12 wieder. Mein Schatz. Ich bin kein Rentier. Ich habe einen Rentierhut auf. You said, by the way, there's a teleportation point here, right? So let's... They're good. Okay. You said there was like a teleportation point close by? But I can't see any teleportation point. Are you used to this? Okay, I'll see the white horse. No the white horse this time. The pony reload game. Where the smoke is. That is not close by. That is not close by. But we like for the sake of doing it, let's pick that up. I mean, by the fortress, yes, there's one too. Let's pick up this teleportation point because I anyways have to go in that direction because the what's it called again? Because the ruins we have to go for is in that direction. So we have to go here anyways. And then we can come back to grab our horse. So, like, sugar cubes make taming easier, but how do you give a horse sugar cubes that... Eh? Wow, there's a cave here. I never knew there was a cave here. Oh, the good thing about the cave is, how are you going to give a legendary animal a sugar cube? It doesn't want a sugar cube. You can buy Aster's Orb from a vendor. I don't think we want Darkbringer at this stage of the game. It's just unnecessary. And it's not even good because you don't have the stamina to efficiently use it. Which means you're pretty much going to get something that you can't really make good use of. I think, personally. Wasn't there something behind the jars? I don't remember why. Like, last time I found the cave, I was already confused too. So, yeah, Darkbringer I wouldn't get. Vow of the Dead King is obviously what you're aiming for. Today, I was also today's years old, chat, that I found out you can get the wind power from the first boss, from the Horn Eater, from the fens in Hernand. Yeah, I just never bothered to scroll down that far, and then suddenly it was like, hello. You can actually get that here. Like, surprise. Oh no, they're wolves. I'm not strong enough to handle wolves. Please don't eat me. That makes me ask, can we do the witch quest here? Because there's obviously the witch quest. Can we already start that one? Okay, so we made it all the way up here. That's the between the A of Payloon, and now we have to go here and we get the Vow of the Dead King. And that's it, Chan. That would be not even 2 hours into the game. And we'd have our endgame weapon. Damn. The thing is, you could go for Darkbringer, but do you know how far you have to go for Darkbringer, Chan? All the way up here. So I'm like, maybe that's too far for Otto's Orb. Again, Otto's Orb is also not worth it. Because you're going to smack a doodle enemies left, right, and center with your weapon. So why would you go for the orb? We abandoned the horse. No, we're going to come back for the horse. But first I wanted to get the teleportation point. Then get the thingy. And then like use my brain to maybe grab the horse smarter. So Frostvale Castle Ruins. We don't want to fight a single person inside said ruins because it doesn't make sense. Right? We just want to get up to the ruins. The whole location is full of bandits. Now, I always wondered if they're just going to smack you silly because I obviously have like a shoddy upgraded armor. I have nothing really going on for myself. Or the bandits are just going to beat the living bejesus out of me. What's going to happen here? For command for your hardware setup, we got to do make a new command for that. We generally have to update a lot of the commands, so thank you for reminding me. So those are the Frostvale Ruins, and we only want to get to the back of the ruins where the stairs are here. We don't want to fight anyone, right? We just want to... Don't want to fight anyone. We just want to drop past them, Chan. Listen. I have oats with me. Hey, who of you just ran in here first time and just got squeezed by these? Aha! Absolute gamer, and then you turn to the right. Wait, which one did you have to light up again so that one opens? Ah, that, here. Ah! Beware of worms. Stand left and worm can't spit you. And that's it. Ah! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Vow of the Dead King this early into the game. I mean, obviously with horrible thingies on it. Wait, can we unlock the witch early? That's the big question, right? Or can you not unlock the witch early? So I could change the course out. What happens if you go to her early? Okay, so we got this one. Teleportation point, Frostveiled Ruins. Is there anything else useful that you could get up here? We don't want gloves. We have a helmet. Not really. So before we do anything further, we're gonna now so this is what we did, chat. Okay, we rode here, bingo bongo. Then over there, and this is it. So this took us like now 2 hours of our game time. We're gonna teleport. Wait, let's see if we can actually. Let's try to be smart. Isn't that where you can learn the frost ability? We're close, Mr. Robolts. We're close. But we need to be stronger to learn the frost ability. Why are we doing this here? Because I want to know which abyss do we get to again when we go through this? Like, which abyss does it poop you out at? Can we cheese the travel? That's my question. How much can we cheese the travel? Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Did it. So where did this bring us? Please further up, not below. Further to the right. Oh, I just need the teleporter up here? Oh, I don't have the stamina to fly that, right? Just making sure I kill myself, chat, because why wouldn't I? Oh, you're clearly not supposed to do it this early, huh? Wait, I have to glide over to that platform? I cannot... I have to glide over to this, right? Oh, with the old flying, that would have been impossible. Not even like a little impossible. That would have been like maximum impossible with the old flying. Where your stamina gone. So where are we now? Yeah, so look where we are. So we went all the way to the Ironwood. Interesting. So instead of riding over here, right, we could just go all the way to this location. Very simple. And so my goal is I need to end up here. You want the stamina? No, this is the standard stamina. Oh god, Jesus, almost squashed me. Actually, wait. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, I have an idea. Turn around. I have a wonderful idea. But you still have to unlock the witch, right? So the thing is that at the bottom of this island, there is a helmet. There's just my favorite helmet to wield. I wonder if this whole area is hostile at the current moment, because it is hostile down the line. I wonder if it's hostile right now. It's like the same with the Tariff Town. I don't know if the Tariff Town is actually going to be hostile towards you, or if Tariff Town is like fine with you getting there. So we're going to try to land here at the picket line and then move further inland with a road. You don't seem hostile, per se.
Yeah. Hiya.
Are any of the new mounts summonable by Unka? Very good question. I have no answer. The amount of times I played the other champions is non-existent. Right? The amount of times I decided to play anyone but Cliff is just like, there are other characters than Cliff. Since when? You can play someone that's not Cliff? That sounds silly. Why would you do something like that? It's so obviously flawed. Okay, not even 2 hours in, 1 hour and 58 minutes with some time waster in before. Okay, we are here. I need to get all the way down to this triangle. Okay.
You need to be more careful.
The easiest way is to get past the castle. He says the easiest way while it's just pitch black dark outside and you can't see shit. Is there a faster way to get the bounties home? Yeah, to get a faster horse. The faster your horse, the faster you get the bounties home. Okay? That's the trick. Fridge, you have at least 2 bosses in each region uncovered. Well, a lot of the bosses are hidden behind tons of quests. So you will have to do quite some discovery amount to actually get those last bosses. I found every single boss but one. And that boss I can't get anymore because I broke the quest line of the boss. I'm ready to see Phantom Blade Zero and Black Mist Zong Kui. I can't wait for Phantom Blade Zero. This is going to be an interesting game. Different, difficult, definitely. Black Mist Zong Kui is also going to be really nice. So two good titles that I'm myself very intrigued in. So first, let's get the teleportation point all the way down here. Oh no, I forgot this. Ah! What is that? Oh man, this is the ground that kills you. You know, these are these flowers that choke you. It's not the gentle kind of choking. So, now that we made it here, you can go up. To the cave. Ah, yeah, right cave. This is my personal favorite home. Is this NG Plus? No, this is a complete new start. This is a fresh account. This character is 2 hours old, my friend. If you notice me having endgame gear, that's because we're playing it smart right now. And we're doing some really unreasonable things. Okay, see, now I got myself the plate helmet of Cursed Souls. Yabba dabba doo, which is upgraded +3 right away. I mean, that's a huge amount of bonus defense just like that, right? Then we're gonna teleport back into the abyss because that was the tricky part about this. So now I can just teleport back in the abyss. Are you gonna sum this video up and put it on YouTube? Oh yeah, absolutely, my friend. Right now, this is just me, you know, having a good time and like, I like to do this together with you because, like, we are smarter together, right? We're fucking smart, all of us. We're a unit, okay? So I need to go to the E of Demonis because that's where the wildlife park is, okay? So we're gonna just now yeet ourselves down from the castle again. Ah, finally we can see more. So the goal is to go to Demonis and then to the right of Demonis because there are two things there. And you know what it is, Chad? So we can get a ring instantly with bonus attack speed. We can get a shield with movement speed. And we can get the best necklace in the game in upgraded already too. Do a speedrun of main story and abyss bosses? No. I kind of want to do another run where we do all 40 abyss riddles because it's kind of funny. Just do all 40 abysses, but I'm not sure if you're story gated from doing all 40 abysses at the same time, right? I think you are. You can't just do all 40 abysses. Abyssus? Abyssuses? What's the word correctly? That is the Spire of Soaring. That gives you the wind power. That's the Spire of Wibbity Wobbity. That's the Wildlife Demesian Park. Need to unlock the spires to use all the gates. Yeah, I think so, Satro. Which wouldn't be a problem, but I think the Clockwork Spire is story gated, so you gotta wait for chapter 8 before you get the key. So, can you reach the ground in 30 seconds from Abyss Jump? Yes, Shogo. You just press the A key and just drop like a hot sack fat of potatoes. A fat hot sack of potatoes. A sack fat hot pot potatoes. 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 Technically, I don't need the Storm Necklace because the current necklace I have is already a +4 crit necklace. So, Wildlife Park. We could already farm gold bars now, but we're not going to do that, obviously. Start a new game? Yes, Mafe. But we still have our old save, so don't worry. That one isn't lost. Back to the times of Demonis just hating you. I know there is a teleportation point right here. Dum dum dum. Can't be that hard to get your horse on this. So now after getting this teleporter, we gotta go to the S of Demonis. We're gonna do it in a right left triangle for one reason, because it will give us oh no, right further. I forget they have guns. They actually shoot you off the horse. I don't know why people complain so much about the graphics. So the problem with the graphics is it's complete hit or miss. During the day, it looks beautiful. During the night, it's partially way too dark. And if you enter a room and light up your lantern, you can get weird artifacts and whatsoever. So, like, people complain because the graphics ain't consistent, right? Like, I guess hit and miss is really the best way to say it. Like, either you just really get the good-looking fuck yeah graphics, or it's gonna be like, what the fuck am I looking at? Right? Well, what the big fucking fuckity fuck am I looking at? And that's like the split here that people have, why they're like say the graphics are that, like it's the inconsistency. I mean, like Elden Ring always looks good, kinda, right? The problem is that at night you partially can't see, but then you also can't sleep to turn forward the time, right? Because like there is no infinite time forward turning feature simply because they don't want you to cheese commissions. Sorry. Due to that, you're sometimes stuck not being able to do discovery. Like I had to go into the snowy winter mountains and I had to look for a witch, okay? And I was not able to find the witch. It was impossible. Because it was dark, but I couldn't sleep and make it day. So I literally had to abandon what I was doing to do something else because the game was like, fuck you. And no one likes to be told fuck you like that. Oh, the engine is certainly better than anything UE5 games have done in a while. I mean, apart from obviously Black Myth Wukong, that thing just ran absolutely pristine. But yes, so far what UE5 has delivered has mostly been very, very disgraceful. I mean, for the awesomeness that UE5 was promised to us, the absolute legendary coolness, the great performance, the massive looking games, the scale and all that kind of stuff together, I'm still waiting patiently to see these things that I was promised with all the UE5. Maybe one very, very far day we'll actually see all this stuff. Okay, so we activate this waypoint. Then we're gonna go for the church. So it's interesting to see what the new engine is gonna do. I mean, they made this engine for Crimson Desert, but that means Pearl Abyss has this engine now and can do with it whatever they want. Okay, now we're gonna jump down here. And since we're only using two-handed weapon, you're gonna operate this handle. Now the trick is to just full send it. And then you operate the handle. And that is now the Demesian Royal Guard shield, just like that. So we can discard our axe. And we can put on the Royal Guard shield, which instantly is damage reduction, guard stamina cost, and it has movement speed plus defense. It is also 5 times upgraded. Just like this. 2 movement speed. Easy peasy. We get the 1 movement speed from over here, right? We get a necklace, but that one we want to replace. We get our Vow of the Dead King. We get the Plate Armor of Shadows. We get the Plate Helm of Cursed Souls, right? We need obviously better gloves and boots, but we'll get to that. So now we're going to teleport out. And the problem is, I need to go into the Eastern Court while it's overflowing with enemies without dying, and I need to go and solve a riddle. That shield is the endgame shield. Yes, Yarham. So all the gear that we're getting right now is endgame stuff. This is all endgame stuff. This is all stuff that you're going to use until the very end of the game. So we're going to jump over, head into the right side of the building, open it up with a key, then go downstairs without aggroing anyone. Strong box. And this one is super shit because you need to grab the dial, turn the dial. Yeah, the chosen one, ladies and gentlemen. Then we can steal this. And this is now the Necklace of Lightning, which is instantly going to give me a 4 times upgraded necklace. Boom! Got my crit, right? I'm sitting at 5 crit already, or 4 crit. Easy peasy. We got the 2 attack, spirit per second as well. Good. Now it gets tricky because I don't know if this is possible, what I want to do. Because we need to go to Tariff City. And Tariff City is next to the Den River. Above the E of Demonis. So it's here. This is where Tariff City is. And I'm not sure if we can legally go there. But on our way to Tariff City, we also need to get past the... blah, 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 manor, eat my ass. I don't know what it was called again. There's the eat my butthole manor. It's right next to a river. Because we can get a 4 times upgraded ring as well. Golden Knotted Bow is 4 times upgraded. Golden Knotted Bow is 4 times upgraded. It is also really shitty to get at this point, and it's unnecessary. Because the Becker bow is better, and you don't have anything to do with bows anyways at this point. So I don't have the arrow yet, so we don't have the replenishing arrow. So yeah. White Lion Necklace is far better. White Lion Necklace does exactly the same. So, no, it's not far better. It's exactly the same. It does give you 4 crit. Unless you're now going to claim that the White Lion Necklace has more crit. Which it doesn't. So I hope that wasn't your plan. What platforms do you stream? Well, we have our Twitch stream running. We have our YouTube stream running. And then we have YouTube Shorts. Mädels, ist das die Mama? I think we didn't activate that one. Stupid. Okay, almost there. I'm looking for a manor. Specific one. Wait, is teleportation point inside? Who knew? Okay, teleportation point. Wait, we are at the circle. And I need to... Ah, we're here. And I need to go up here. Ta-da. Do you think the game will be played for a long time? Willkommen zurück. Well, I think the game will be played until people are done with the game. You know? And then people are pretty much gonna sit there waiting for DLC. The thing is, so Skyrim was an actual RPG, okay? You had different ways to solve problems. You had, like, you could join the Thieves Guild, you could join the whatsoevers, you could turn into a vampire, you, like, right? There's many things you could do in Skyrim. You could be a wizard, you could be weapons, backstab that guy, don't backstab that guy, murder everyone in the village. We don't have this in Crimson Desert, right? You don't have the breadth and scope of possible actions to take. Right? So what we need to do here right now is we need to ride around. Jump on the top of the, like, fly. Slowly, slowly. Don't be impatient, chat. Open the window, then you don't waste a key. And we're looking... My lady!
Direct your attention elsewhere.
And then we get here, the strongbox. Da-da-da-da-da. And in this one, you gotta build a sky whale. So, like, a picture of your mom, chat. See how glorious she's floating over the ocean? Yeah. Should call her right now and say, streamer was mean to you, mom. Send Prime subs. And Turney. And Turney. Is there really a Kraken in the game? Yeah, you get drowned by a Kraken if you, I think, swim out too far to the boundaries of the map. So now we can steal small box. Obviously, I can steal it. And this one gives you the Mark of Darkness. And the Mark of Darkness is one of the best rings in the game as well. Now, the only thing I need to find out is if I can get the Tariff armor. And if I can get that, it's insane. Wait, where are we? We're at the Windmere Manor, above the M in Debenis. Now we gotta get up here next to the Den River. I think this is where... I hope this is actually where the Tariff Town is, because I'm not entirely sure if it's there. Let's not get caught, because I don't want to be a thief. No, I want to be a thief, but I don't want to be a thief. Right? I guess you understand. Now we need to go to the north. Past the spire. Okay, 2 hours, 19 minutes, Chan. If we didn't try to tame the horse, if we didn't do some unnecessary things early, then we would be 2 hours into the game. Okay. Just found out you can use a small boat and pedal out in the oceans. Yes, you can. My only problem is I would like to have the fire imbuement right now. Okay? But I don't think that's possible, chat. I do not believe for a single second that we could actually get the fire imbuement. Because we have not the life, we don't have the stamina, we don't have what it takes. To get that. So we can only be that OP. Shield bash disarm trick works for mining knuckle drills. Yeah, I heard. Okay, let's see if Tariff Town is hostile at this stage of the game. It technically shouldn't be hostile, but you never know until you know. They have like no reason to be hostile. Riddle, so you went for the shield bash disarm trick. How, like, I never bothered about learning the shield arm bash disarm trick, but I should probably. Okay, they're not hostile, ladies and gentlemen. That is huge. Because what can you do in this town now? Why are we even going here? Because you can buy their armor. Okay. First, let me take a selfie.
Hello, traveler.
And sell all the unnecessary stuff that I picked up early. Because I picked up a lot of things just for the sake of picking them up. Because why not? I mean, we have a gold bar, so don't worry, right? We can just make money. Not important. Where's the closing vendor?
Good day.
Okay, now we need to make this man... Oh, wait, this is not the man. We need to make this lady our friend. Because she does sell the gloves already. So chaka chaka, they're amazing. But you want to have the boots as well, right? So what you have to do is you have to befriend her by giving her money. And luckily, we picked up all the coin pouches throughout the world. So I am almost able to befriend her already. So that's good. I just have to get a few more coin pouches, but that shouldn't be a problem. Now, the good thing is we already have our gloves, though, right? So we have gloves that give us +2 attack speed. And that +2 attack speed, that counts for our weapon. So we are already at +3 attack speed this early in the game. Now, I do obviously want to have the boots. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the teleportation point that's over there. Then we gotta get a few more copper pouches, and I think I know where we can get them, right? Oh, Big, we will make a YouTube video about this because I want you to be able to... Oh, no, I don't think we can go... Yeah, I don't think we can go here. Shit. Yeah. Different teleportation point. Different. Is there Abyssal Crescent close by? There is an Abyssal Crescent right above Tariff Town that we could go for. There is one right here. Potentially. There's also one on the tippity top here that we could get. Should probably grab the one on the top here. That's the easiest one. Just go a bit south and you can reach the teleportation. There's also a teleportation on top of it. Right? But I guess the easier one would be the one to the left. So we can just return. I mean, we could also try to just steal copper pouches in the city. I mean, there's always the world, right? I can just walk into this, then check, does it have an upstairs where I could steal something? No, it doesn't. All right, you know how it is. Like, you just enter buildings and you just check if they have an upstairs, and then you just go burglar mode. Maybe the easiest one to make her my friend. Wait, there's a witch house? What? Why? What? What? Huh? I never knew. What is this? I have so many questions. So I'm just looking for a copper pouch early because I forget to plunder the bank. Does Tariff Town have a bank, maybe? So I'm a simple man, but I'm just looking for your copper. Ma'am, sir, ma'am. See, there's a modest silver pouch. Thank you very much. Another light copper pouch. Dankeschön. Easy peasy lemon squeezy chow. We just need one more. Just one more. And we're happy. Oh shit, I did not wait for the bounty to go away. I made a mistake. Sorry. I had the patience of a doorknob. No one is here? Perfection. We're stealing from a witch house. What's the worst thing that could happen when we're stealing from a witch's house? So pouches give 10. Yeah, let's see if we can get this done. Okay, now we get all of this. Go to our lady friend.
Be well.
Silver pouch. Silver pouch was also just 5. Okay, so now she's your friend, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're bromies, super homies, and she sells me the claws boots. Okay, and with this officially now we have boots that also give us +2 movement speed. So we're sitting at 3, 3, 3, 3, 5 times upgraded gear with 2 times, 4 times, 2 times, 3 times. Yeah, I like that.
I was hoping you'd stay and browse.
Now the question is just, could we get the fire thingy? Chad, could we get the firepower early? I doubt it. I doubt it. It's just impossible. Okay, we have all of this done. I'm going to unlock the waypoint, though, at Tariff Town. That makes sense. Let's see your helmet. The helmet is called the Plate Helm of the Cursed Soul. But we actually don't just pick up the Plate Helmet of the Cursed Soul. I just like that one. We pick up the Leather Helm of the Fallen Kingdom first for the turning slash damage. It's just so OP. Is that chapter 4 only? No, chapter 4 is for the lightning power. I'm talking about the firepower. Because technically you can go to the Spire of Ringing Truth already. And I wonder if I could activate the Spire of Ringing Truth. Because if I can, in fact, activate the Spire of Ringing Truth, then we are able to get the firepower in theory. If I was able to beat the Ancient in there, which I don't think I am. I'm 50 hours in, you have better gear than me. Well, the reason is I also know where that gear is. I mean, finding this gear took me also way too long. Where's the teleportation point that's supposed to be here? When I know there's a crescent above the town, Problem with the crescent above Tariff is it's guarded by the pods. And I don't know if I can beat the pods. See, this area is overrun by pot enemies. Now you have a strong weapon, but I don't think we can actually beat these guys, right? They're a bit too menacing. That wouldn't work for the Crescent. That's a bit hoping for too much. But where's that other waypoint that's supposedly next to the Spire of Ringing Truth? It should be right here. How far are you into the game? This is a 2 hours old character right now. I mean, he doesn't look like a 2 hour old character, but this character is 2 hours old. That's it. Ah, there's the waypoint. Got it. So this is all now S tier endgame gear. So this I'm going to keep until like 200 hours, 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 and also 200 hours. The other stuff that I would replace the things with I can't get. There is a ring that gives 1 crit and attack speed. There is a ring. That gives attack speed, but one point of crit. Which one was it again? Is it the Tashkelp signet? No, that's attack and then 1 crit. Isn't there one that gave attack speed and crit? Palonese signet. You get the Greymane signet. Nah, it's either or, right? I don't like that. Yeah, then there's no real good ring we could get early. Apart from the standard tarnished. Nah. So you'd have to wait for the Witch's Ring. You just rate... Yeah, Sleepy. So we did go straight to the places, but we also got all the teleportation points. So if I would now have to go to any of these places again, I could just teleport to them, which is really important. So wait, you're saying you can disarm the people, right? So how does the shield bash trick work again? Please, someone cue me in. How again did you knock weapons out of people's hands? I know you pull out the shield, right? And then you do what? Then you RT. Do I need a skill for that, or can I do it without a skill? So, by the way, step number 1, chat, we're going to go now to the banker, obviously, and we're going to make 500 silver, right? So we can sell those for 500 silver. So we are also 500 silver deep. But not only are you 500 silver deep, what you should do is you should use your key that you have to go into this door. Why this door? Because this whole room here is full of silver pouches as well. And I recommend doing this before you go into Tariff, I guess. Because this one is going to give you copper pouches. I mean, you're going to have like all the strong boxes here, right? That you can steal. And no one can stop you. Then you can also open the chest here in the middle. So this is definitely one of these thingies that you want to completely like rob dry. I mean, the silver you don't actually need, right? It's unnecessary. But you want the pouches so you can befriend the vendor. You need a small shield. Does my Demesian shield not work? Oh, I didn't want to open that pouch. But does my... Oh, I theft. I made a mistake. Again. I'm impatient as fuck. Large shields do not work. So what you're saying is I need my standard Greymane shield for this to work? Okay. And I don't need a skill for that. Let's try. So why are we doing this right now, chat? The idea is that the most OP thing to get at this point to upgrade our gear further would be a mining drill. Sword, not axe. I don't think it matters if we have a sword or an axe, right? Okay, we can test this. So I need to RB. Do I need to? No, that didn't work. Do I need to RB? No. So do I need to RB or just hold L1 and then RB? But he's not losing his weapon. It has to be a sword, okay. Ah, worked. I see. I gotta get hit. Yeah, I came. Come on. Not you. Hit me. Too early. There it goes. Okay, I got it. Does that work in bosses? No. The game is not so nice to you, my friend. Okay, this is where the quarry is. This is where the teleporter for the quarry is. So what the idea now is that we're going to get, like, you can upgrade a drill if you have another drill, right? This is a new save file. We just started a complete new... Okay, chat, look at this. We just started a complete new game. So if we now wanted to get our first drill, we could just go... So let's actually save, because it's about, like, power levels, right? I mean, our power level is really, really high at this point. I pretty much, like, how many artifacts do we have? I have a grand total of only a couple of artifacts, right? We could, like, let me reset. So we're sitting at a grand total of 7 artifacts. Now the goal would technically be that you get focus 2 times upgraded. That would cost me 3 artifacts. Then I could get myself blinding flash, which is really important. And I could get myself a point in forward slash. And lastly, with the next 2 points, I could get stamina. So now we have stamina plus 2, right? And everything else plus 1. But what we could do already is we could now jump right into the belly of the beast. And we should actually have... Should we have the boss fight here already? Yeah. Then we get the boss fight already. But due to being a demon... Like, how much actual damage we're dealing. You could just fend him off. I mean, obviously we don't have the life or anything, right? So from a damage standpoint, you're good to go. And now we just need to get food. But this is probably how we could get ourselves now our first mining drill. But I don't think you should do that. Because you should just go and get yourself the drill by disarming people. This is the fight where you learn how to heal. Yeah, you don't have to heal before. The most important part in this fight is you should just abort him when he tries to go down. Because this is actually the cheesy way to beat him. Because the dude will continuously just try to go below. And you can just prevent him from going below by hitting him with a blinding flash. In case you didn't know that. So if you blinding flash that guy in that moment, it does not, in fact, go below. Oh, I need heal. I wonder, do I have turning slash at this point? Ow, 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 ow. So now let's go out because we need to test the getting the drill the cheesy way. So, we're here where we want to be. Get the teleporter, right? And we just need to find the fighters. So the goal is not to destroy him. The goal is to pull out my sword and shield and just gather drills. Beehive maze? No, you don't need a beehive maze. I mean, that guy you can just beat, but sir, we're like, I mean, this character's 2 hours old. You're not supposed to be here. Also, if we had food, we would just win this. What about using the beehive weapon? I don't think it's necessary to use the beehive weapon. I mean, you are insane. You just need to get a Hanendian upgrade token, and your Valve the Dead King can already be +10. +4. Sorry, no, +10. +4. Okay, we need to find them with the mining drill. There's one with the mining drill, chat. Okay. Oh my goodness, I want to pull out my... Please attack me.
Filthy scum! Meet your end!
No!
This is your end, Greymane!
Good weapon out of his hand. I want the one with the mining drill. Yes. Okay. Got one. Chat, I got one. I got one. There, wait, there's another one. There's another one. There's a, wait. There's another one. We need the heals. Another one. There's another one. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. No, not you. The one with the mining drill. Hit me. Come on. Do it again. Nice. Mining drill. Okay. Me. Where's he? There he is. Thank you. Where's the mining drill? There it is. Third. Just need one more. I don't need one more. I'm just greedy. Sword. Bows. Mining drill. Yes. Oh shit. Mining drill. Thank you. Okay. Get out of here. So now that I have these mining drills, let me show you something. Because this is the intriguing part about this. Like, why, Pony, why would you do this? That's crazy. Okay, so we can do is we can teleport back to town. We're gonna need to redo, sir. There's a boss that we could never fight because, well, boo-hoo.
You're a cunt, aren't you?
Now we're gonna go to him.
Stay.
And on a refinement, so you can take the mining knuckle drill, but with another mining knuckle drill, I can upgrade the mining knuckle drill. Okay, Chad? That's cool. And then I can take the other mining knuckle drill to upgrade with the other mining knuckle drill. Okay. And then comes the interesting part. I can take the mining knuckle drill to then mining knuckle drill. Which means that I can pretty much return to the whole area now, to the quarry, and I can just keep doing this.
How do you do?
Care for a hot meal? Rest up now.
Isn't that absolutely beautiful, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm sure you'll like it. Rest. Hope you stop by again soon.
So I could now head back to the thingy, and I could just make my knuckle drill all the way to +6 already. +7, +8, +9. I mean, like since I haven't cleared this shit out, I can just keep doing this now, right? But this obviously only works when the town is free. So when the quarry isn't cleared. Because as soon as the quarry is cleared, that's a problem. Here, mining knuckle drill. Thank you. Now you gotta understand that each mining knuckle drill is obviously always the lowest possible, right? So they don't have knuckle drills, ignore them. Just run around and try to find like people that have the drills right here. Here he has a drill. No, he has a sword, axe, drill arm. Drill me, father. Thank you. And that's my next mining knuckle drill. I think, did I pick it up? Let me pick it up. I don't want to kill you. Come on, hit me, hit me, hit me. Out of your hands. Innocent. See, as you can see, this was planned from the beginning to get to this guy, to get his mining knuckle drill. So how many, if you always have to upgrade drills with other drills to then upgrade drills with other drills to drills and drills and drills and drills, how many drills would we need in total? Like if we do the math. Shit. Hit me. Hit me.
Why do this to my poor soul?
Sir?
Northern scum! Die, you
Sir?
bastards!
Oh, nice.
I'll break you in two.
Okay, let's pump him away quickly. So I can pick that up. Drill. Let's run away to get some more innocence. So I think like getting it all the way to +9 is not worth it. But +5 could be a thing, right? How many more do I have? So this would be another 3. This would be another 3. This would be another 4. Yeah, +5 is probably worth it. Because otherwise you're just going to spend way too much time there. But getting like a 5er like this, just with like no big effort, I guess that's fine. Yeah, +6 would be good, but I think for +6 it's just going to take way too long to do and it's going to probably annoy you, right? Because we would now have to find another 4, another 8 we would have to find, right? Yeah. With another 8, we could make 4 3s, 2 4s, 1 5, 1 6. Oh, it's actually, like, you know, another 8 is not that much. I thought it's more. 8 is fine. I can do 8. Is this to mine faster? This is to get more out of your mining.
Time to the shithole you crawl from, cowards! Bring your end!
Aha.
Scurry off to where you came from!
Now we're gonna blinding flash. Then we're gonna hit them all. So they get stunned, and then we die, but we die with the mining drill in our hand. Okay, the good thing is we can now just respawn at checkpoint and then do it another time, right? Is there another way of doing the drill other than Delicia? No. Okay, now one important thing that I forget doing, chat, is so we already went all the way here to the Eastern Court, right? To get the ring. But that's not it. Because technically from here... I mean, obviously, like, upgrade as far as you wish to, right? That's personal preference, I guess. How much you really want to do this. So now, you would have to ride all the way, and I know it sounds long, but it's worth it. But why would we ride? Okay? Let me show you why we would do what we're doing here. Oh, I really choose the most convoluted road to get along, huh? We can still disarm with the Demonist Shield. Yeah, we didn't actually check if disarming with the Demonist Shield was a thing now or not. We're gonna actually test that. It didn't work with an X, so that's for sure. So we can try with the Demonist Shield in a bit. But yeah, like it didn't work with an X. What I wonder is if I can still walk to a witch early. I didn't actually check that, but does anyone know? Can I walk to a witch early? To the one like next to her then and just apply her services without doing the quest? Okay, we're now officially 3 hours old. But I guess 1 hour can be shut down to doing this the first time. So I can definitely do this in 2. Love that you're doing a restart. Well, I think a lot of people haven't started with Crimson Desert yet. A lot of people haven't really done much. And a lot of people would like to start and would like to, you know, have the same vibes and get the same cool discoveries and fun and that kind of stuff. So we felt like this is something we could do as a community service, right? Of just once again going through the whole arc of discovering shit. I mean, this is like, again, this character's 3 hours old. Look at him. He's a demon. You can disarm, so we can disarm with the Demonist Shield, which is actually good because then we have more defense and we can do it more. Hill Ruins. No, we have no interest in interacting with you nerds. Oh, these are the robots. Oh shit, these are the Delesian robots. I wonder if I could disarm them for a shock sword early on. It would kind of be funny. So these robots, they have like swords that do shock damage. Do not go into that part because that's where the boss is, if I'm not mistaken. There's a boss here. He's a demon. He's absolutely going to destroy you. We're almost there, Chan. Perfect. I'm surprised we can write this so well. And it's actually not a problem. What happens when the train comes? Am I dead? Where do you get the weapon on your back, Habib? You just ride up here to Payloon, to this location called the Frostvale Castle Ruins, and that's where you get the weapon. I mean, I picked this up 1 hour and 30 minutes into the game, and it's the best weapon in the game. You can go to the witch next to Hernan early, but you can only take off or reply gear. Well, the thing is that the my weapon is shit. So my weapon has shitty like 4 damage humanoids, walkers, mighty foes. But I have the Huando, and the Huando has good things on it. So the basic idea would be if you can actually go early to the witch, then we could equip the Huando and we could put good stuff on the Huando. Right? Is it better than the Deathbringer? I don't know what the Deathbringer has, but this one has 4 crit, which allows you to go for 14 crit really easy. Can't go otherwise, go for 14 crit really easy. Yeah, I'm okay with her not having all the services as long as she has the basic services. Okay, why are we going here, ladies and gentlemen? What are we doing? What is this? Who knows? So I always wanted to know if it's possible to get here in the early game. This is now 3 hours in. But watch this, chat. So we now have here the materials to upgrade my ring, upgrade my armor, upgrade my necklace, upgrade my armor even more, upgrade my helmet, all that kind of stuff. But not only do we have all this stuff, we also have the actual mining knuckle drill. So I can now go and already get the bonus resources. But this is pretty much like 3 hours into the game, and this thing resets every week. Right? Every 7 in-game days. It's day 7. Chat, it's day 7 in-game. My current character is at day 90. Do you know how much time I'm just saving farming shit now? Right? Instead of running around like an absolute stupid monkey in the open world, I just get the resources like this. That's crazy, isn't it? The map location is all the way to the right. Here. Demonis, all the way to the right. Boom. Now, we gotta teleport back to our main post. Gotta head over to the witch quickly. Wait, before we go to the witch, let's do something.
If you want something unique, just ask.
So we got our knuckle drill that we can then upgrade with the knuckle drill. We talked about it, right? And then we get the other knuckle drill that we can upgrade with the other knuckle drill. Actually, you know what? The whole knuckle drill upgrading can be even faster if we invest resources. Right? So I got two 3 knuckle drills now, correct? And I got one 4 knuckle drill. But I would need bloodstone to upgrade this, and I would need an artifact. But instead of doing this, I could upgrade this one to a 4. Right? And then I could upgrade my 4 with an Abyss artifact and the other knuckle drill to a 5 already. And the same I could do with 2 more to easily get a 6er. But I essentially have a 5er knuckle drill, chat. That's crazy. This early in the game.
If the song of the forge.
But do you know how long it took me to get a 5er knuckle drill usually? I mean, obviously you don't want to waste the artifacts early on for this, so this is like something you do not necessarily want to do. But you anyways want the knuckle drill upgraded. So I guess it's not as badass. One thing you should definitely do though, and I think I made a mistake here, Chad. Let's see if actually the person has the stirrups. Let's double check. You can probably go into the Abyss and get the 30% extra chance mining game. Chris, the problem is the gem is extremely late, and I don't think we can get this early. It's impossible. So probably you want to buy the shabby horseshoes, so I can at least have my horse have shabby horseshoes.
Free to browse again.
How do you get this many knuckle drills? Well, I went into the quarry and just hit everyone and disarmed them. So what do you do to disarm people? You block. Okay, wait, I can show you at the bandits for the people that don't know this. Ian, thank you for the Prime subscription. Ian, so good to see you there, partner. So you're gonna pull out your sword and your shield, okay? Then you're gonna guard. They hit you and you do this. But you need to get hit, okay? So you need to wait here, get hit, boom. So they don't have weapons now, and I could just pick the weapons up. Okay, the witch is... Wait, is there supposed to be a teleporter? Wait, what? The witch's cave is here. Below me. there. This does not work on bosses. Yes, this doesn't work on bosses. Why no one talks about the rabbit cloth boots? Because they look ugly as fuck. Patron. Also, movement speed is a... How do I say this now? Movement speed is a subjective stat. I mean, obviously, you want to have movement speed because you're moving around all game long. But I don't care if I have now 10 or 11 movement speed, if it's... Or 12, right? That one more is not going to make the goose fat. Yes, if you want to maximum it out, then sure. She's not here. Okay, chat. So, she is not here. We can sadly not... Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. I thought she would be here already and we could swap course over, but we probably have to wait. That makes me sad because I thought we could. Okay, let's just see how powerful we are and if we can just absolutely demolish poor dude man here. Dude bro beans. Which I guess means that we're gonna not take the helmet. So we'd have to do this because we obviously want to do turning slashes, technically.
All right. What you wanted? Spare some coin.
Let's see. So we're gonna do Matthias here.
Finally, a chance to
Just for the shits and giggles.
You're looking for Greymanes.
You gotta ring the first bell. I rang the first bell, so that's not the trigger.
Our lucky day. How much was me?
If that's Sack of silver, is your life worth so?
Enough. I apologize for my men. They may have given you the wrong impression. I am the knight, Matthias.
I am the knight Matthias. I am the knight Matthias.
You're here standing before. What reason have you to refuse my challenge?
None I can think of.
So it's true what they say. You walk your chosen path, even when staring death in the face. I hope you live up.
I don't aim to disappoint.
Quite the quick tongue. Your sword arm is quick. I call you to combat. Let's see if your reputation is deserved.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
Not bad, I'll admit.
It was so worth it. Just for this, chat. Just for this moment. Everything perfect.
They say Balun's finest swordsman. It was an honor to duel him.
You're not bad yourself.
I had believed I was quite, but the world is vast, and there are many worse. It was a good
Greatness.
match, Greymane.
Yeah, haters saying the game's too hard. Guess like they gotta get good. Beautiful.
Greymane, you're as...
Oh, Baron
remarkable as
Midler.
I've
Good to
heard.
see you there, my friend.
It appears the clucking of house hens held a kernel of... I am Barden Midler, the Marshal of Hernan. I serve Marquis Circus, Lord and Steward of this land. It is an honor to witness...
Is this New Game Plus? No. This is a complete new character. He's only 3 hours old. And yeah. For OP.
Of late, the peace in this region has been sorely brigands run.
We're starting over. We're not starting over. We're just doing silly things.
They have a powerful benefactor pulling. However, we have no solid evidence to support this claim, and we can't afford further investigation. If you were to lend us your aid.
Try to get the plague gloves from the gut in the bone pit. Nah, that's not needed.
Priority is finding my comrades, and I'm not sure I'd be.
But I wonder if there's another item we could now get to make us even stronger. What could we do to improve even further? Ah, doing this gives us our... Oh, Chad, listen. Doing this gives us a Hernan refinement token. And you know what that means, don't you? Because that means we can just go to him and we can already get our weapon up to +4. Now the question is, would it be better to do this to our weapon, or would it be better to do this to our amulet, for example? I mean, we could also get the ring up to +4 right away, which is kind of useful, right? So I guess our weapon is probably the easiest one to upgrade, right? For free resources. I mean, more is more. We could also upgrade it another time. So we're sitting here, and we get that weapon. Yeah.
I want to hear all about what my work has seen out there.
So we pretty much have 500 silver, 4 times upgraded weapon, 3 times upgraded armor, 5 times upgraded shield, right? Well, you could argue that technically the gloves and the boots are bad to get because they don't have sockets at this point. But I think it's fine to have it this way. Now, what other earring do we have in the starting town, Chad? What other earring could we get early on? Accessory. There is the... What is the white horn? I guess the Oath of Darkness. I mean, we have the gold engraved one already. So we have here the engraved gold earring. But the other one is only darkness, right? Or does wait, was it like, isn't there like what did you get in Circus again?
How am I meant to sort out this?
Because you can do... Saint Necklace? You don't need Saint Necklace.
Use your eyes.
I wonder if the laundry's dried yet. Looks like rain tomorrow.
Didn't he have a strongbox in here too? No, he didn't have a strongbox. Trigger the witch to appear. You bet. What would you have to do to trigger the witch to appear? That's only chapter 3, so like we would have to do like a lot of side questing more for her to appear, right? Or like we get the White Crow's letter. We get the White Crow letter on Abyss Nexuses, right? But I know there's the Oath of Darkness, so you can just rob this one here. So this house. You don't even have to go through the window, but I'm in window mode, Sean. You can solve this one. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. So you can do this one, and it gives you the... The problem with the Oath of Darkness is that it's only like a 2 times upgraded defense earring that doesn't even give you stamina. It doesn't even give you health per second, so suboptimal. But I guess it's better than nothing at this point. Why does this picture have lipstick on and he's staring at it while he's sleeping in his bed? Okay, whatever floats your boat, Baron. Okay, so Watchtower task Whitebird letter. It's with other... I have the Watchtower done, and I have the Whitebird letter done. So what you're saying is now with the Whitebird letter read, if the witch appears. Let's check. Our Watchtower is already knocked out early. Matthias is after the Watchtower. So we read the White Witch's... White Dove letter. Nope, still not here. So I guess now we would just have to go further in the story, right? And then get the shit. I'm missing a Becker bow. Does Red sell a bow? Early? Thought you have to clear Sanctum. No. If you do chapter 3 or so, if you do chapter 3, you will be guided to the witch. Chapter 3 of 4. So Rat sells the Backer bow early. Yes, good. Even though your actual Greymane bow is probably better than the Backer bow in the beginning, but considering that you would want to stay with that bow, I guess it makes sense to just go for the Backer. Yeah.
A mighty blade tests the heart of its master.
So we'll get the contact gear already that we don't need. So the only thing that's missing now is farming the horse, huh?
My skills are always at your disposal.
I find different infos. To get a witch early in chapter 1 of Crimson Desert, you can access the Hermit Witch Silver shortly after completing a Woman in White quest and obtaining flight. Well, it doesn't work. Wait, Hermit Witch Sylvia is the one right here in the Witch Woods. But the question would rather be, can we unlock the witch that's here? Because where I am right now, there is the... Next to me from here. Yeah, but I wonder if I can unlock the Wayward's Wood Witch. Because if we jump down from up here... I'm not completely mistaken. Oh, it's further down. Wait, it's way further down. What I'm looking for is the... There's a witch location. There's the witch who she lives in the frosty zone. I mean, this is obviously completely unnecessary because like unlocking a witch early is harder than just advancing the chapter and then unlocking the witch like that. Right? So there are easier ways to do this than what we're attempting right now. So there's a witch up here who is crouched next to a fire that you have to light up. What have you done? Loaded an early save? No, I just made a new account. I just made a complete new save. You can just do that. I mean, my old progress still exists on another save, right? Go down from the abyss, sir. You assume we have the abyss unlocked at this point. This is a complete new character. Does she spawn if you don't have the witch quest? Well, see, that's the question, isn't it? Okay, where was your tiny stupid tent, Chad? There she's supposed to be, right? She's not here. Okay, so it doesn't work. Good. Then the easiest way to unlock her is to obviously just play the game from this point on, right? There's no questions asked. Just now do the normal progression that you're supposed to do instead of pushing ahead like a maniac. What we need to know obviously now is, wait, let's check our, I got... Bury 3 shadows in the night with the tip of your blade. Bring 3 enemies crashing into their knees with a single ring of your shield. Okay, so I need to go into the abyss quickly. Then yeet myself down. I mean, Matthias was obviously just the easy test. Oh! In chapter 3 with all the things unlocked. Well, you should try to unlock your Greymane camp as early as possible. Ta-da. Oh no, this one gave you a Fated Abyss artifact. It didn't actually give you an artifact. Robbery. Robbery. I was no, it also gave you an artifact. Jeez, because I wanted to go for Turning Slash because I needed the... Yeah, I need the 2 times upgraded Turning Slash to do this, right? So, we want to see he do. Greymane camp OP for never farming food again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should unlock the Greymane camp as absolutely early as you can. No questions asked. So now we're just going to jump into the knuckle drill dude again. Never know you can be cheesy in a single player game. I mean, being cheesy in a single player game is how you do it in every single player game. I mean, with choice comes the choice to do cheesy shit. It should always be your first choice. How do I do something absolutely abhorrent to our enemy? Yeah, that's just good damage. Yes, look at that, Chad. Oh, come on now. Avoiding that is not cool. I mean, normal hits are already doing like massive damage, but being able to just really turning slash him is super nice. I mean, obviously we have no HP here right now, so if we get hit, we get hit. You get drills even before defeating the guy. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to defeat the guy for drills, okay? Ah, look how simple he was to beat with this. You fought this thing, I read Fate. This is the new save. So now we got so many knuckle drills. It's crazy. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got a plus 5 knuckle drill already. Beautiful. I'm very happy with this start, chat. This is just perfect, honestly. Has me happy in all ways, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, that's then it for today. I mean, we have the whole process now wrapped together. I will make a TLDR video for this, okay? So we will make a TLDR video. But if you would like to, you know, have some fun too, this is pretty much the early start with just riding around for 2 hours and you're just a demon. Making your early progression maybe more fun, making you struggle less, giving you more entertainment. You get everything. The best part about this is you're not going to waste a single artifact, okay? You're not going to waste a single artifact. This is just now a way, like I can plus 10 this, I can plus 10 this, plus 10 this, plus 10 this, plus 10 this, plus 10 that, right? Every piece of gear we have is plus 10able. Okay, not the one earring and not the other ring, but you get my drift, right? It's all plus 10able at this point. The axe is called the Vow of the Dead King, sir. It's around the 1 hour 30 mark of the VOD, okay? I'll be back tomorrow with more, ladies and gentlemen, but this was it for today. Thank you very much for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, hopefully enjoying. It was a short but sweet Crimson Desert fun. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here. And if you want to know some OP farm, we uploaded a video today about, well, a way how to get more Abyss artifacts, gold bars, and everything. Really simple. Okay?